Hello and welcome to my latest little guitar tuition thing, but today is going to be slightly different. I'm going to talk about a few things that I think would be handy for somebody who is thinking about taking up the guitar and is just kind of doing those first little steps. So there's just a few useful bits of information. So first of all, choosing a guitar. First choice really is whether you go for a nylon or a steel strung guitar. Nylon guitar, you also hear them described as a classical guitar. If you look around a guitar shop, you'll see them. They're more suited to sort of fingerstyle playing, sort of classically type stuff. Also some jazz, that kind of thing. But generally you don't do a lot of strumming on them, so is the kind of stuff you want a steel string guitar for. I use phosphor bronze strings on mine, which are a D'Addario EJ16, medium to light gauge. That's a good place to start. Okay, moving on to something you might have heard talk about, which is guitar action. Generally, raising or lowering the action of the guitar is the distance between the string and the neck and the fretboard, basically. So on mine, I've got a couple of mil clearance. I see beginners come in with me and they bring the guitar that they've bought, you know, and the strings are like sort of nearly a centimetre off the fretboard. And you think, oh my god, that is going to be so hard to play. So my advice is just get it checked out. It's pretty straightforward to sort out the action on a guitar. However, probably safer just for me to tell you to ask around, take it to a guitar shop or a music shop and just get somebody who knows what they're doing to have a look at it and sort it out. So new strings and the action being sorted out for you is going to make a big difference. It's going to mean that as a beginner you're playing a guitar that's much nicer to play, and there aren't any unnecessary hurdles in your way. The next step is making sure you can tune your guitar. How do you know if it's wrong or right? If your strings aren't the right notes, you could be learning all sorts of weird stuff. So we learn this. I'm just going to turn my guitar around because, as you know, I'm a lefty, but I play a right-handed guitar. So this is how the guitar is going to very likely appear to you. The notes of the strings are E, A, D, G, B, E. And we remember that with just a little saying, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. And these days, for tuners, you've got so many options. You've got these things. This is called a snark. And it clips to the end of your guitar, and it actually picks up the sound of the guitar via vibrations. Through its clasp. And so if I play an E, it's telling me I am in tune, and it'll automatically listen and tell you the note that the string is nearest to. So here it's nearest to an A, but it's a little bit flat, so give it a little tweak up. So is how the strings sound. If your strings sound very different from that, then just try and pay attention to which one it is and try and get it in the ballpark, and then use your tuner to bring it bang into tune. Makes a big difference when you play a chord and it sounds right. You can also get apps for your mobile phone. I use one called DaTuner, which is D-A Tuner. You just fire it up, you put it on your guitar, make sure the mic's sort of pointed near the sound hole, and it will do exactly the same, just like a tuner. Wonderful. We've got the action, we've got the strings, we've got your tuner. Hopefully that's a really good base for you to start learning guitar. There's no point in making it harder work than it needs to be, and just those little things can make a big difference. I hope you find that helpful, and I will see you next time.